staff and the families at Falling Creek, I want to welcome you to our community. Now, whether this is your first time or you've been coming here for years, it's going to be an amazing summer. But before you have that memorable time, one important thing has to happen. You have to get here. So let's start with the basics. If you're going to have that amazing time at camp this summer, it's not a bad idea to know our location. Now, I've been coming here since I was 8 years old, so I know it by heart. But you're going to want to know that GPS address. Yates, how you doing? Jim Hoy, I'm doing great. How are you? I'm just telling everybody how to get here.
That's what I thought you were doing. But you're not at Falling Creek.
I'm not at Falling Creek.
You're at Greystone.
I'm at Greystone. To avoid embarrassing situations like this, set your GPS to 2900 Green River Road, Zirconia, North Carolina, 28790. We're 3 miles from Roscoe's, 45 minutes from Asheville, 2 hours from Charlotte, 30 minutes from Greenville, 4 hours from Chattanooga, 6 hours from DC, 9 hours from New Orleans, 11 hours from New York, 3 days from Los Angeles, 4 days from Honolulu, 3 days from London, and 4 days from Sydney.
I'm Kyle Jeffries, the program director here at Falling Creek Camp. No matter the time zone, we're excited to greet you between 9:30 and 11:30 on the Sunday your session starts. Parking at camp is limited, so if you have a friend or family member that wants to come along, we suggest you carpool. The drive into camp is a beautiful mountain road, and like all beautiful mountain roads, it's best enjoyed when driving slow. So this might be a good chance to leave the Porsche in the garage and bust out the minivan. You've heard of the Oklahoma Land Rush. Here we have what's been known as the Falling Creek Camper Rush, which happens when everyone arrives at 9:30 on the nose. If you get here too early, you may encounter one of those traffic pileups you left behind in the city. So take your time getting to camp on opening day. Getting on and off the mountain seems to work best later in the morning. When you pack your car before coming to camp, make sure you pack it so we can get to your trunk easily. And don't worry about having to lug your trunk across camp. Our staff takes care of everything. If your son's trunk has wheels on it, please take them off before you put them in your vehicle. We want your Falling Creek experience to start as soon as you get here. So after you park, head into the dining hall for a map and some directions. Then you can head straight up to your cabin and meet your counselors and your cabin mates. Your beds will already be made for you, and your trunk will be brought up by another staff member. Oh! Our staff takes care of getting your trunk to your cabin, and once you settle in, we have games on the field to help you get to know your soon-to-be camp buddies and counselors. You'll find out that at Falling Creek, we're all about good, clean fun. Safety is a major concern here at Falling Creek, but so is making sure that your son stays healthy. If he takes any daily medications, be sure to stop by the infirmary on opening day and go over the medications with our nursing staff. Common medications such as pain relievers, antihistamines, eardrops, wound ointments, and antacids are not allowed in the cabins, but don't worry, we have plenty stocked in our infirmary, so you don't need to bring them. If your son needs an inhaler, bring 2. Just in case he can't find his, we'll always have one in the infirmary. We're all about safety here at Falling Creek, especially when it comes to activities on the water, which we do a lot. So one important opening day activity is our swim check, which we ask each camper to take to assess their swimming skills. Campers are asked to swim 4 25-meter lengths of freestyle, 1 length of elementary backstroke, and then to tread water for 5 minutes. We ask campers who need to work on their skills to take swim lessons until we feel they are at a level safe enough to take out-of-camp trips, like river trips and sailing. During free time, campers wear PFDs for free swim and while paddling on the lakes, so everyone can participate in these activities regardless of their swimming ability. Strong swimmers are welcome to sign up for swimming to improve their endurance, work on progressions, and just have fun. A common question that parents ask on opening day is, how long should we stay? We know as parents it can be tough to leave your son. On opening day, we recommend letting the camp experience begin as soon as possible. Not that we're being inhospitable, but letting your camper get to know their new friends and get involved in activities are important for a successful opening day.
Opening day is really important to us because it's the first chance to welcome new campers in and old campers back to the Falling Creek Camp community. We want your opening day to be an amazing experience. So if you have any questions, give us a call and I'll see you here at Falling Creek Camp.